Welcome back, familiar to Northside LDN. Today we've got Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 2, and shocking performance. Shocking performance. I can't even lie. Listen, I'm not going to go back on what I said. We're not going to win the league. Yeah, we're not going to win the league. I wanted heavy rotation. I wanted heavy rotation squad lineup against Ipswich, and I wanted a heavy squad rotation against Crystal Palace. So I'm not gonna flip out. I'm not going to flip out because the only competition that we can win is the Champions League. We already know we can't win the Premier League, so there's no point. These last few games mean absolutely nothing. But when you don't rotate the squad, which we didn't today, we didn't heavily rotate the squad. You would say Martinelli starts against PSG. You would say Trossard is in contention to start against PSG. It's give or take. He's in good form at the moment. You'd say Partey, Rice will start against PSG. The manager loves Odegaard, so he's going to start against PSG. The whole back line will start against PSG. The goalkeeper starts against PSG. So when you put out a team that's not rotated, I'm expecting a performance. I'm expecting a performance. And today was uma porcaria, uma desgraça of a defensive performance. Uma desgraça of a defensive performance, bro. Absolutely shocking. The first goal from Eze, who's marking him? Nobody marking him. We're supposed to be set-piece masters. We're supposed to be dark arts. We're supposed to be, you know what I mean, set-piece FC. And nobody marking Eze. Absolutely shocking. Not one man is put on Eze. Where's the captain? Where's Odegaard? Please, because you don't lead in terms of creating opportunities, scoring goals. Why don't you set the team up to defend properly? Why are you not telling the players where to be? Where's the leadership? Where's the leadership? We're playing with two DMs, Declan Rice and Partey. They're two DMs. On top of having, obviously, the back line. So we've got multiple defenders or defensive players on the pitch and not one person is picking out Eze. Shocking. Today, we were just getting, every single time they had a set piece, we couldn't defend corners. We couldn't defend against long balls over the top, allowing Nketiah to get through and have shots on our goal. Shocking, bro. Shocking. And if we allow that from PSG, if we can't defend long balls, that's all Palace had to do to get in behind. One long ball and they're in our box. One long ball and Nketiah's got a shot on goal. One long ball and Nketiah's almost twisting up Kibio. Absolutely shocking, man. Absolutely shocking defensively. So if anyone's going to tell me the game doesn't mean anything, well, if the game didn't mean anything, why are we playing arguably 95% of our best team? Barring probably Moreno, if you want to dash in Moreno and Saka. Moreno and Saka, because Sterling wouldn't start against PSG. Other than that, it's a fully, at least we had all our defense. So why are we defending like this if we're playing our best defenders available right now? Because obviously, if Gabriel was fit, Kivior doesn't start. But as the options that we have right now and the back line that we're going to play is that back line and that midfield, why are we looking susceptible to corners? I'm seeing David Raya flapping all over the place. Flapping all over the place. These guys are heading the ball. Nketiah's getting headers on goal. Do you know what I'm saying? Mateta's getting headers on goal. Nobody's clearing their man. No one's winning their aerial duels. Let me just go to this stat real quick. Yeah? The stat right here. Look at this here. For everyone that likes stats. Where is it? Here we go. Defense. Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. Yeah, aerial duels 1, Arsenal 11%, 11% on our aerial duels. Aerial duels 1, you know. Crystal Palace 89%. If we think that we're going to be able to win a Champions League defending like that and not winning our aerial duels and being susceptible to long balls, not being able to set up to defend crosses into the box, set pieces, we're in big trouble. We're in big trouble. And it's not even just that. The goalkeeper today, the second goal, Saliba, first of all, David Raya, what are you doing getting out your box like that? My guy passes the ball outside of the box. Cool. Get back on your line. No, the guy just chilling there. He's chilling like it's a mother's meeting. Like he's having a blem at the shops. Man's having a quick little blem, quick little spliff at the shops with the man them. Yo, has anyone got Rizla? Oh, yo, Saliba, you got Rizla. Yo, has anyone got Rizla? Oh, you got Chip. Oh, who's got Chip? Has anyone got Chip? Yo, you got any Chip, bro? Yo, put some Chip in that. You know what I'm saying? Man, just chilling. Asking Kivior and Saliba, yo, has anyone got Blem? Anyone got Chip? Anyone got Rizla? What are you doing? Get back on your line. And then Saliba, you're not even under pressure. And if you can see the player is going to press you, kick it out for the love of God. Filu da bota. Boot the ball out. What does this guy do? Saliba passes it to Kivio. Kivio then gets cooked by Mateta. Mateta wins the ball. And David Raya, then he thinks, oh, you know what, you man, yo, safe, bro. I'm going to roll out. Yeah, man's going to roll out. Don't worry, I got the Rizla. Don't worry. Yo, safe you, man. You get me? I got the roach. Man's got a roach. No worries. I got the roach now. Now man's trying to run back onto his line because he's got the roach and you get chipped. What are we doing, bro? Positionally today, David Raya could have made us concede about 3 goals. He was atrocious. Coming out of his box, stupid passes, stupid mistakes, distribution poor. What are you doing, bro? There is no need for it. There is no need. And I've seen this Bukaria before from Ramsdale, bro. I don't need to see it from you. Like I said, I'm not going to flip out. But por amor de Deus, bro, what are you man doing? What are you, if you man are going to play, then keep the performance level up high. So then when you go up against PSG, you're continuing the good momentum. This is Crystal Palace. Look, all due respect, it's fucking Palace, bro. Mas que tipo da porcaria é esse? It's flipping Crystal Palace, bro. What are we doing? We were shocking today defensively. Absolutely shocking, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Defensively, shambles. Look at this. When you look at our defensive stats today, tackles 1, tackles 1, cool. We won more tackles. But Palace made 16 tackles, we made 7. Do you know what I'm saying? They almost made the same amount of clearances. They almost made the same amount of interceptions. They won more aerial duels. This is Palace, bro. And they're matching us. Defend like this against Dembele, no matter what you think about Dembele, yeah, or Kvaratskhelia, or players like that, it's going to be a long day, bro. It's going to be a long day. It's exactly what PSG want. For us to be susceptible, making stupid mistakes out from the back. Shocking, man. Absolutely shocking, bro. Absolutely shocking. I just don't know what's going on. Listen, and a man can tell me that, listen, Kivior, big up for the goal. It was a good goal, set piece, good header, all of that. But ultimately, yeah, you are a defender, bro. And today, you were, bro, Nketiah was bullying you. Nketiah was bullying Kivior. And this is why when people tried to overgas me Kivior, I said, yo, I want to see a string of games. I don't want to see 1-2 performance. That could be a purple patch. I want to see a string of games. And what did I see today? My guy can't handle Nketiah. Absolutely shocking, man. Absolutely shocking. Declan Rice made some good runs, to be fair to him. Took on a couple of players, made some good runs. I'm not going to lie. Do you know what I'm saying? Made some good runs. Had a couple of shots that just about went wide. Unfortunate not to score. Do you know what I'm saying? But then long ball into Nketiah, and he's straight away looking to square it. And Kivior just, he can't. Bro, this is what I mean. I've always said Kivior 1v1 can be suspect. Kivior 1v1 can lose his man. And today, Nketiah was showing him what time it was. Nketiah. Por amor de Deus, bro. Nketiah. And that's why when Mateta come on, he couldn't even handle it. Because who the hell is Nketiah to Mateta, bro? It's shocking, man. Absolutely shocking defensively from us today, bro. The Eze goal, big up to Eze. Round of applause, bro. What a goal. I always said I wanted Eze at Arsenal. Eu tô cansado de repetir a mesma porcaria. Eu tô cansado de dizer a mesma porcaria. Eu já tô por aqui com essa merda. Yeah? I am tired of repeating it myself. I've told, man, look at Eze. Odegaard could never, bro. Could never. The way he struck that, I know it had the bounce, but the way he smacked that off the post, he hit that cleanly. What a goal from Eze, man. Big up to Eze, man. Absolute fucking baller, bro. And I always wanted him at Arsenal. But it is what it is. Great goal to make it, to equalize it. Long ball to Eze. Pass to Nketiah, and he almost cooks Kivior. To be fair to Kivior in that instant, he does recover by putting his leg back out to make the deflection to go out over the post. So fair enough. But the fact that you're getting turned and twisted and all of that against Nketiah, I mean, this ain't the most technical strike I've ever seen. It's not even the most physical striker we've ever seen. He's a very limited fox in the box. And even at that, he's not that great. And you're getting twisted. So this is what I'm saying when I said that we don't have any quality to rotate with our centre-backs, bro. Because on a consistent basis, I have not seen Kivior deliver on a consistent basis. I have not. Yes, he performed 2 games against Real Madrid. The season doesn't end. And it reminds me a couple of seasons ago when we was trying to get top 4 and people were saying Nketiah in the room because he performed in about 3 games out of 10 and then ultimately didn't perform in enough games for us to get top 4 and Tottenham got top 4. So this is what I'm saying. I'm talking about players that perform week in, week out. And I can't trust Kivior, bro. Can't trust Kivior. Really can't trust him, bro. Timber to Trossard, and he turns a defender and scores. To be fair, that was a great transition from Timber, taking on 2 players out of the game, passing to Trossard. And Trossard's in really, really good form, man. Big up to Trossard, man. He's in really, really good form at the moment, picking up goals, performing. You know what I mean? Giving the manager something to think about. Do you start Moreno? Do you start Trossard? Listen, for me, you start Trossard and Moreno. I think Martinelli doesn't stay in the team. I don't think Martinelli's been performing consistently enough. Today, hitting the side netting as well. I don't think he's been all that. For me, you play Trossard on the left and you play Moreno through the middle. You play the 2 players that are in form. And then you play Saka on the right up against PSG. That's what I say, because those are the 3 players that are in form. Even though Saka could have scored today, unlucky not to score today. But it is what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? And that was the first half. And then in the second half, Odegaard with a chance to shoot. Odegaard, should I say, with a chance to shoot, edge of the box. What does he do? Open shot on goal, takes extra touches, allows the defenders to close the gap, and then he passes backwards and sideways. The guy is rubbish, man. Every time he takes a touch, he always goes backwards to give himself space. He doesn't know how to play within tight spaces. That's one thing about Odegaard. The way he receives the ball is always to receive the ball, to touch it backwards so that he can turn around, take another 3 touches when he's turning around. And then by the time he turns back around, all the passing options, all our front 3 have been marked out of the game. He's just frustrating, bro. And then he'll just pass it sideways. The guy just can't spot a pass. He's scared to take on his man. He doesn't know how to make the pass with the first touch. His first touch is poor anyway. He gets bounced off the ball too easily. Rubbish, man. Absolutely rubbish player, bro. Rubbish player. Eu juro por amor de Deus, nunca vi número 10 assim, que joga uma merda. Todas as semanas que nós jogamos, sempre a jogar uma merda. I am tired of this guy, bro. Tired of this guy. Martinelli cross. Sterling with an absolute dead flick. I don't know what the hell he was doing. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't even care. Do you know what I'm saying? I genuinely don't even care, because I just wanted him to play, just so that the fact that you can play so we can rest Saka. I would have liked Saka to come on a lot later, but it is what it is. It is what it is. A header in the box, and David Raya's flapping at it. One cross into the box. Header goes wide, and once again, David Raya just flapping at it, not controlling his box. Bro, there was a time where Raya almost got lobbed when the attacker's in the box. Mateta's in the box, and you're almost getting lobbed with him being in the box. It's not even like he's from far, and you're coming up to try and make the angle smaller and get the ball. Nah, you're getting lobbed on your line. You're on your line, and you're almost getting lobbed. What are we doing here? I don't get it, bro. Honestly, bro. I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it, man. I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of this rubbish, bro. I'm tired of this rubbish, man. I will be getting into the comments in a bit, but bro, this is just shocking, bro. You know what I mean? Palace with a corner. You know what I mean? Raya scraping at it. Just I don't know what he's doing, bro. Man looks like he's trying to make scrambled eggs. I don't know. Every time he comes out for the ball, it's like he's trying to make scrambled eggs. I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe trying to make an oven machine. Raya coming out of his box, passing it to Saliba. Saliba with a hospital pass to Kivior, and then Raya gets chipped. Martinelli with a shot at the side netting, and it is what it is. The game ends 2-2. Ultimately, not good enough. You can't be playing 95% of your starting lineup, and this is the performance that you perform with. Not good enough. Odegaard again today. I don't know what he did. But you know, he always survives. 86 minutes. Please, somebody, por amor de Deus, tell me what he did today to warrant 86 minutes. Please tell me what he did to warrant 86 minutes. What did he do today? Once again, this is not like it's a one-off game and you're, oh no, son, you're being harsh, you know, he's been performing. No, he's been putting in this pucaria week in, week out. Yo, yo tô cansado de ver essa pucaria all the time. And this is why I don't like this manager, because he doesn't learn from his mistakes. We had 2 legs against Real Madrid where Odegaard was going ghosting. Yeah, you have every reason once again to be playing Ethan or starting with Ethan, and you consistently play Odegaard. Why? Ethan doesn't need rest. Ethan hasn't been playing every week this season, week in, week out. He doesn't need rest. He's been on limited minutes. As soon as we're out of the cups, he doesn't start games. He was starting games in the cups. We've been eliminated out of the cups ages ago. So why not play Ethan and build his momentum and make Odegaard realize he's going to have to fight for his position? It's the perfect situation to play Ethan. Just like earlier on in the season when Odegaard got injured, it was a perfect situation to play Ethan. But no, sempre a mesma porcaria. Esse gajo nunca aprende. We're going to continue with the same porcaria. We're going to continue with the same rubbish. Oh, let's just keep playing Odegaard. Even though this filho da puta não sabe passar a bola, não sabe inventar nada. O gajo não tem finta. O gajo não sabe pensar, não tem mentalidade. O gajo nem sabe ver que o jogador tá aí. Ninguém tá marcado o jogo. Passa a bola, por amor de Deus. Passa a bola, pá. Pateta da merda. I'm tired of Odegaard, bro. I am tired of this guy, bro. I am tired of him, bro. Get him on that fucking Viking boat and sail him back to Norway, bro. Sail him back. Bro, do you know what? Actually, don't even sail him to Norway. Sail him back to Valhalla, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Sail him to Valhalla, bro. I'm tired of this guy, man. I'm tired of this guy. Some Norwegian pussy, bro. This guy would never have made it in the Viking eras, bro. Never, bro. His village would have got violated, bro. If Odegaard was the head of his Norwegian flipping Viking village, he would have got violated, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Violated. Do you know what I'm saying? Pegged, violated, turned over. Do you know what I'm saying? And pickpocketed from behind, bro. This guy has, bro, no steel about him. No, bro, the guy don't know how to take on players, don't know how to do nothing, bro. I'm tired of this guy. I'm tired of Odegaard. I'm sick of it. What is this? What is the favoritism with this bum, bro? Fucking tired of it, man. This flipping Ellen DeGeneres looking bitch. I'm tired of this guy. I'm tired of it, bro. Norwegian looking Ricky Lake looking bitch. I'm tired of him, bro. Fuck this guy and get him out my club, bro. I'm tired of the bullshit performances from this guy. And still wearing the armband. Based on what? Based on what? David Raya better fix up. But we ain't got no other goalkeeper that we can rely on. We can't rely on Neto. He's shit. So guess what? We're going to have to continue with it. But I don't know if the manager's telling Raya to play like this. He probably is. But if he is, Raya, ignore the manager. Because he's exposing you to getting lobbed. He's exposing you to get put under pressure. Play the simple ball. Kick it out if you're in doubt. Just kick it out. Just kick it out. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to Lee for the raid. Just kick it out. Eu tô cansado of watching the same old shit week in, week out. Lewis Skelly, big up to him. Do you know what I'm saying? I like the way that he transitions out the back, the way he takes on players. Big up to Lewis Skelly. It is what it is. Timber as well. Big up to my guy. But Kivio and Saliba today, shocking, bro. Yeah, I'm saying absolutely shocking today. Absolutely shocking. 95% of our team that's going to play against PSG, this is how we're performing, yeah? Football is about momentum. Football, you don't just turn it on, turn it off. Football's momentum. You get a rhythm in your play. The way that you're playing, you get a rhythm. Players get confidence and you continue to excel. This is why when players have purple patches, you keep playing them because they're confident. They're playing out their skin. They're not overthinking it. They're doing the right things at the right time. They're full of confidence. They've got conviction in the way that they're playing. If you're going to play the starting lineup, then make sure that the team are playing with conviction. The team are playing and performing to the levels you're expecting them to play against PSG. To now raise their levels, now all of a sudden David Raya is going to be a little bit less confident. Kivio's going to be less confident. Saliba's going to be less confident. Maybe it's fatigue. I'm not excusing Saliba because that was absolutely ridiculous from Saliba, but it was also ridiculous from the goalkeeper. But to then just automatically just turn it on, it don't work like that. At the end of the day, maybe Saliba's worn out. Man has to play every game. Since he's been here, every game. Maybe he is fatigued. Maybe he is fatigued. And the fact that we can't rest him or bench him, well, that goes down to the recruitment. That goes down to Arteta. Maybe he's fatigued. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a little bit of fatigue that creeped in for him making that silly mistake. Because people were telling me already, even against Ipswich, you know what I'm saying? Big up to, you know what I mean? Big up to Carl. You know what I'm saying? He even said, yo, Saliba's looking a little bit shaky against Ipswich. And then he was looking shaky again today. So maybe it's fatigue, because we know the level of Saliba. We know how well Saliba can play. Maybe he's fatigued, bro. We're playing every single game. But whatever the case may be, this goes down to managing your team, managing your squad, managing players that come back from injury, i.e. Saka. Making sure you go out there in the transfer window and have a team and have a squad that can actually rotate, that can actually build, that can actually, do you know what I'm saying? That can actually do a job in situations like this where we need everybody fully fit and raring to go against PSG, because this is a big opportunity to win the Champions League, whether you believe we're going to do it or not. Simple, bro. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. But instead, we've got Odegaard looking at the flipping Norwegian white chicks, you know what I'm saying? Waiting for a man like Terry Crews to dance all over him, bro. Man's got Mateta dancing all over you, barging you all over the place. That flipping Terry Crews, making my way downtown. Come on, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, this guy ain't got no balls, man. This guy's like the film White Chicks, bro. That's what Odegaard is, bro. No balls, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this guy, man. I'm tired of this guy. Rubbish baller, man. Technique, rubbish. Bro, I don't even want to chat about this guy no more. Martinelli, you need to step up if you think you're going to play against PSG, because you played well against Ipswich. It's Ipswich. Today, it weren't all that. Yeah, I mean, overall, the game wasn't even that great anyway. But listen, we defend like this. We defend like this. And I want to say this one more time for everyone that just joined, yeah? Aerial duels 1, Arsenal 11%, Crystal Palace 89%. Crystal Palace 16 tackles, Arsenal 7. We got to fix up, bro. We got to fix up. We got to fix up. I don't know why we all of a sudden we're struggling to defend set pieces. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know why this manager's taken too long to make certain changes. I know this game is a dead rubber, but if it's a dead rubber, then bro, you could have started Tierney. You could have started Ethan. Do you know what I'm saying? You could have started these guys. You could have started Zinchenko today. You could have started Oyedeji. Why didn't you start him? He looked lively against Ipswich. Why not start him? Let's see what he's about. You're not going to play him against PSG, so you might as well play him now. I just don't get it. If the game is not important, then do not use our best players in that game then. Because I agree, we're not going to win we're not going to win the Premier League, so I don't really care. But what I do care about is when you are playing our best players and then our performance is a performance that's stinky like this, that just derails our momentum. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. If the game ain't important, rotate the squad. Rotate the squad. But it is what it is, man. Let me get into some of the comments, man. Let me see what you, man, are saying. It's April Northside. Arteta has no clue how to close out a season. He doesn't, bro. He doesn't. I don't get it, man. Players need minutes, North. You're wrong, fam. Nah, bullshit. Players need minutes. Why? Players need minutes. Why? You're telling me that that Rice and Partey need minutes. Why do they need minutes for? They've been playing all season. Why do they need minutes, bro? And if they need minutes, I even said this, and I've said this as soon as we had Ipswich and Crystal Palace before the PSG game. If you're gonna give players, our best players, some minutes, give them 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Don't start them. Don't give them 60, 70 minutes plus, 80 minutes plus. If you're going to use them against PSG, there's no need. Protect the players. We do not have the bench. Let me make this very, very clear. We don't have the bench. Saying that is all good. As soon as we get an injury, you'd be the same person crying about it. Oh, but why did we play him for so many minutes? Yes, we didn't get any injuries today, but we didn't play well today. We didn't play well. So what was the point? What was the point? What is the point? What are we playing for in the league? Bro, it's ridiculous. Give them 20, 30 minutes. Saka does need minutes because he's come back from injury. Give him 20, 30 minutes. Monitor his minutes. Monitor his minutes. He does not need to be starting. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, Saka didn't start today. But someone like Partey and Rice has been playing out of his skin. Do you know what I'm saying? He's going to hit fatigue. Manage his minutes. Rice has been playing out of his skin. He's been really good for us. Manage his minutes, bro. Nah, bro. I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Probably looking like my camera, bro. Man, everyone's saying, yo, I'm looking pale and that. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Rhea needs to stop wandering out of goal. I'm surprised he hasn't been lobbed like this more often. Yeah, I'm saying it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. PSG are going to rotate their best players in the league with it wrapped and start their best in the Champions League. That's what I'm saying. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Yeah, I'm looking. I don't know what's going on with the camera, bro. It is what it is, bro. Do you know what I mean? The performance was pale, bro. The performance was pale. I will be putting the link out for man them to have their say. We have a bloody week, a bloody week off. I don't give a shit, bro. I don't give a shit. This is a chance to win the Champions League. I ain't taking no chances, bro. I'll be real, bro. I ain't taking no chances, bro. I ain't taking no chances. And then if you're gonna play the players, then put out a better performance, then innit? At least justify it with a performance. At least justify it with a performance. Because today wasn't a performance. Today wasn't a performance, bro. I mean, Odegaard played another stinker, and this is supposed to be our captain. Every time he gets the ball, he creates nothing. But the guy's he's red, bro. He's dead, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up to the man there, man. Smash the likes up. Where's my Chanel? Smash the likes up. 601 people in the building right now and only 107 likes. Rebenta the likes, you finished that puta. Rebenta the likes, bro. Rebenta the likes. You know what I'm saying? Smash the likes up. Smash the likes up. Spanish Vampire, bro. I said North London together, you know. PSG, they don't have pressure. They've won the league. They can focus on the Champions League. They're with their best players and rest them in the league. We ain't got nothing to we bottled the league ages ago. Do you get me? One more point. Yeah, let's celebrate one more point. Rubbish performance, man. Absolute rubbish performance. You know what I mean? Absolutely rubbish. It's crazy. PSG attack is mad. Defenders better wake up. Yeah, they better. They better, bro. They better. I'm telling you that now. You know what I mean? I'm telling you that now. Big up, my G. Odegaard out. What's man saying? Nah, for me, bro. Nah, bro. I feel like they're both poor, bro. I feel like they were both poor, bro. They both weren't commanding. For me, anyway. They both were poor, bro. Both of them weren't commanding in their box. Both of them, alongside Raya, do you know what I'm saying? Both of them were susceptible to the long balls over the top. I don't think they were all that, bro. I don't think Kivio was all that today. I really don't, bro. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. But it is what it is. What's man saying here? Big up Northside, Odegaard out. Odegaard ain't a Viking. He should be on one of them leg paddle boats. You know what I mean? That bro, he's rubbish, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's just rubbish, bro. What's this? If you think the manager is as smart as you think he is, Northside, you are just as deluded. What's this here? This is crazy. Northside Saliba made the hospital pass to Odegaard, not Kivio. Odegaard got bodied, then Mateta scored. Even, bro, fuck them all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them all. Tired of it, bro. But let me put the link out anyway for you, man, to have your say. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of all of it, man. I'm tired of all of it. I can't even lie. I'm tired of all of it. Let me put the link out. What is this? Here we go. The link is there. Right, let me pin the link. Right, the link is out. Kivio will show his true colors against PSG. Kivio needs a new contract. I don't know about that. What's this? I said Pell side is brazy. Fair pay now, man. You man. Okay, now. But yeah. AJ, what are you saying, man? What are you saying? Hold on. Let me put this so I can actually hear you. There we go. Yo, what are you saying, man? What'd you make of this game?
That was boring and we were fucking horrific. You know what? The dumbest part about this game is, yeah, we have 6 days off. But on the other hand, you're telling me Tierney couldn't play? You're telling me that, listen, Arteta was right to put Saka on the bench, but you're correct about Rice being that he shouldn't have had to play. I think Partey should have started because he's suspended for the first leg anyway. But you're telling me Odegaard couldn't have been dropped? Like, the starting 11 was weird, and the performance was somehow worse. Like, if I'm a Palace fan, I'd be annoyed that we didn't get at least a draw. Wasn't a fair result. Palace should have won. Liverpool should be champions tonight, and we won't be this bad against PSG. But yeah, I've got some serious concerns about some of these players. Raya, he's been very good this season, but what's he been doing for the last month or so? Like, he's too far out. He's even when he's like off his line, he's off to the left or off to the right. Like, you're begging for someone to lob you at this point. And while I don't entirely blame him for the goal that Palace conceded, the Palace scored rather, you don't give players the opportunity to make certain decisions. Like, you don't put Odegaard in that position. You don't put you don't make these decisions in certain games. Like, you're asking for trouble at this point. And yeah, the game was horrible, man. I thought the City Villa game was dead. This one was worse.
Yeah, it was not an entertaining game at all, bro.
Well, watching Arsenal is like going out to try and draw girls with a Somali hairline. Like, what are you expecting to happen?
This guy, man. This guy.
Oh, the amount of hairline jokes that I got put up with and especially given last time I was on this channel, I got cooked for being rubbish at French. I'd leave that in the past, man. I was peak at school, man. At least in that subject.
Listen, it is what it is, man. It is what it
None
is.
of that fromage today.
It is what it is, man. Michael Hernandez, what are you saying, bro? You good?
Yo, what's going on, brothers? Shout out from Virginia, United States.
Yo,
shoot, man. Big up, man. Big up. Appreciate you, Northside. I watch you all the time, man. Been subscribed to you for a minute. And I respect every single thing that you got going on. And much love. But anyways, as far as the game is concerned, yeah, man, it's just boring, man. It's boring. But I mean, let's be real. I mean, since this league's been like out the way, like it's like no fucks given. I don't even know, man. It's like since when was this league done? Probably like fucking November or some shit. Let me see. But ever since then, man, it's just like, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I'm just locked in on the Champions League. Fucking yeah, man. This game is just, it almost exemplifies how we've been playing the whole entire season. I mean, 13 ties, bro. Like, yo, bro, that's fucking crazy. 13 ties. How we expect to do anything or get any sort of like cause any damage, and we're out here tying games like it's nothing. So honestly, man, I'm not surprised. I think Odegaard, bro, that dude, he needs to lock in, man. Like, that dude just needs to lock in because, yeah, I don't know what he really actually does. What does he add? You know, he gets taken off every single time, bro. So it's like, yeah, not to be long-winded, just typical performance this season-wise. And I would say probably like last season as well. We bottled it twice in the year, and then we bottled it this year as well. It's just been embarrassing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's been mad embarrassing.
No, I hear that, bro. You know what? I don't know if you feel the same. For me, it's like I didn't really care about these two games. Yeah, because I wanted the team completely rotated. Because we have Odegaard on the bench, give him minutes. We got Sterling on the bench, give him minutes. Zinchenko on the bench, give him minutes. Ethan on the bench, give him minutes. We got players there that you can rotate a lot of the big players. And I wasn't against using the starting lineup, but use them sparingly because we know we haven't got the quality on the bench. We've been complaining about it all season. So if something happens, I think people are very like, oh, well, we got away with it. Okay, cool. If you're going to play the main team, then give us a performance and continue the momentum then. Continue your good form so that you're going into that PSG game with the momentum of winning your last two games. When we won against Ipswich, I was just full of a lot of praise for the team. I was like, you know what? We did what we did. It wasn't the most entertaining game, but we scored our goals. We put them to the sword. Fair enough. Yeah, I would have taken off Saka a lot earlier than he did. That was the only gripe I really had about the game. And I said, you know what? The performance was there. Fair enough. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have played certain players. I would rest them, but it is what it is. Today, you literally put a strong team, barring Saka and Moreno, arguably, that will start against PSG. And then this is the performance that we get. What is the point? If it's a nothing game, based on our performance, it seemed like a nothing game, that we weren't really up for it, then just save these guys. But you can't do the half-hearted of, we're going to play like it's a nothing game, but we're going to play all our starters. Like, which one is it then? I don't really get it, bro, but I don't know, man.
And we still tied, bro. He put a strong team out there and we still couldn't win. Like, come on, man. Like, and like you said, like, I looked at that lineup and I was like, bro, like, he's like going so strong with it. It's like realistically, the league's done. It's been done. We all know that if you have a brain, half a brain. But fucking, I feel like he's on some like, oh, I said in an interview over my dead body, so I gotta like now I gotta really make it seem like I care. Like, come on, man. I know even he knows it's done, but now since he said that phrase over my dead body, he has to show it now. Like he's all like, oh shit, like put that team out because I said what I said and I gotta live by it now. You know, whatever, man.
Over their dead body, bruv. Listen, Liverpool better lift that Premier League title over his gravestone, man. Screw him.
Hell
It's gonna be
yeah,
over
shoot.
body, bro. It's gonna be over my dead body. That's probably why I look grey, bro. I look like I deserve to be in a morgue, bro. I can't lie, bro. Big up to all the Muslims out there. Big up to every Muslim that celebrates Ramadan and the fasting and that. Because, bro, I did 2 days of fasting, bro. Yesterday was my last day. Yeah, I was shaking, bro. I couldn't even do a live. I was shaking, like my body was breaking down, bro. I've never fasted in my life, yeah. And I'm telling you, bro. Big up to the man them that fast, man. Big respect, bro. Because that ain't easy, man. That ain't easy. When you're not eating, your body ain't used to it and this and that.
No eating, no drinking water as well.
Too many Dominican parties, too many Colombian parties. You know what I'm saying? They're just too
Man, that belly side.
much. You know what I mean? Too much brugal.
Belly side, man. The game.
Too much brugal. You know what I mean? Too much aguardiente. This is the other belly's popping.
Oh,
you know
what? Aguardiente? Hell yeah. I'm half Colombian.
Chill now, man.
Yeah, man.
When you do Ramadan, like the later you, like when you do your first fast late, it's not fun. But you're doing it after the sun went back, after the clocks went back. That's what makes it worse. The sun's out for longer.
Hell yeah, man. That shit's fucking crazy.
Nah, it's crazy. But I don't know. Maybe Odegaard's fasting because the way he's performing is like he's fasting, bro. No energy. Do you know what I'm saying?
No.
For real.
That's what I was thinking. No energy, bro. Yesterday, I was supposed to be on Dan Potts' channel. Big up to Dan Potts, football's 12th man. Make sure you subscribe. I had no energy to jump on because I had no energy, bro. I was shaking. My girl was doing it as well today. She had to go A&E, bro. She was like her, I don't know, her sugar levels, everything was down, bro. Like we've never fasted in our life, bro. So yeah, it was crazy, bro. It was, bro, it was mad. It was mad. But we made it through. You know what I mean? 48 hours. You know what I mean? 48 hours fast, but. Yeah, man. Cleanse the body. It's good. You know, it's good. I advise everyone. It's actually good for you to fast a bit.
You gotta like reset the body. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was just getting all them toxins, all them Latin toxins out the body. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not mad at the performance. I just look at this manager and I'm just like, bro, you're persistent with Odegaard. You're giving Ethan. You're only bringing on Ethan in the 86th minute. So that means that Odegaard's going to play against PSG.
Facts.
For me, you're not learning, bro. Like, I don't... Name me a performance, yeah? Either one of you. Name me a performance in the last couple of games that warrants even Odegaard starting in any game. Any game.
Man, I have no idea, bro. Real talk. I have no idea. I'd have threw Ethan in that bitch way earlier. Like, I would have started Ethan, honestly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Ethan, full of energy, young bull. You know what I'm saying? And if you're going to start Odegaard, like, if that's own up to your decisions, like, if that's the realistic option, like, oh, Odegaard starting all day, every day, throw Ethan on that joint, man. Like, don't disrespect Ethan. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, he's making his mark little by little, but like, you know what I'm saying, I think he's doing his thing. But
Odegaard was just less rubbish than usual against Ipswich, man. It is what it is.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. What I just don't get it. What do you man think of Raya? Because I remember these kind of mistakes happening to Ramsdale. And then everyone started talking about Ramsdale. I don't think Raya hasn't been getting caught out being off of his line, but I feel like these kind of habits with goalkeepers can quickly turn into something that keeps reoccurring. Ramsdale passing out from the back. Raya now coming off of his line all the time. You know what I mean? For no reason. If he keeps getting caught out, all of a sudden, quickly, this fan base is going to be talking about we need another goalkeeper. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think there's something that is the manager's making him come off his line to receive the ball, or do you think it's something that's just within his game? Like, what do you man think it is?
Oh, it's definitely the manager. Like, it's not even close. Because look how Raya was playing early in the season. Like, he was easily our best player for the first 2 months of the season, and as the campaign's gone on, like, sure, he wasn't making the mad saves, but he was doing the basics properly. And that's all you need from a goalkeeper. Like, just don't do anything stupid and you'll be fine. But it's been especially apparent since the turn of the year that he's been doing more and more bozo stuff. And him getting lobbed was always going to happen. It was just a matter of when, not if.
Facts.
And I don't blame him completely for the goal, but don't put yourself in those positions. The same thing with Ruben Diaz yesterday. Don't give the ref a decision to make, especially in this country, man. Listen, asking the ref, finding a ref in this country that's intelligent. That's like finding also the six pack, man. It just ain't happening.
Nah, but I agree with you. I think it's like I think Raya's just following Arteta's orders. We all know Arteta likes to very micromanage, like he's on top of everything. He needs to know what's going on. He's not with the whole like express yourself. He's not with that vibe. He's with follow me or you don't out. So I think that for one, he's following Arteta's orders, and for two, I don't like when you pass out. This man goes all the way to the left when he passes out, or he goes all the way to the right. Like it's never like let me just cool it a little. He's got to go all the way, go all this open. I'm like, bruh, like at least try to. I don't know. I just think it's awkward. It just looks awkward when he keeps going all the way to the side. It's like, and like Lee said, Lee and Maddie, and I believed it as well. Like he was always gonna get chipped this season. Like he was always gonna get chipped. Man got chipped, man. It was a beautiful chip too. That shit was crazy, man. I was like, damn, the day has finally come. Like it was always coming, man.
No, I hear that, man. I hear that. But you know what? Yeah, there has been some positives, these last two games leading up to PSG. I want to get into some positives. There are some positives. I think Martinelli played well against Ipswich. Today, he was okay. He wasn't all that. It wasn't the most shocking Martinelli we've seen all season, but he wasn't all that. But he built up a little bit of momentum against Ipswich. People can say it's just Ipswich, but listen, we need all these players to be playing with confidence. You know what I mean? We need them to, regardless of how I feel about the squad, what I think about the quality of the team, I want the team to be playing with confidence. They played with confidence against Real Madrid, and we played well over 2 ties. So we can't affect right now, we can't affect the fact that, we need certain positions to be filled. It is what it is. We've got to try and win the Champions League with what we've got. Trossard has been playing out of his skin, bro. The guy has been balling out. I can't lie, bro. Like, he's playing with a purpose. I don't know if it's because we're in the latter stages of the Champions League or because Moreno's kind of edged him out of the squad. I don't know what it is, but where's this Trossard been all season on a consistent basis? Where has he been?
He's been on strike. He's been one of our sacks for ages. I hear it.
Yeah, I feel like
now that he can get himself a Champions League, he's like, yo, F you, bro. I'm doing this for me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I need that on my resume, real ASAP.
Doing the Paul Heyman thing with Seth Rollins. I hear it.
Yeah, I don't think he fucks with Arteta. I think they ain't seen eye to eye. I think he's on some like, man, get out of here. Like,
of course they ain't seen eye to eye, man. Trossard's 5'7". What are you expecting?
No, freaking I agree with you though. I think momentum is important. Like you said, the last couple games, I ain't gonna lie, we've been looking kind of lit. So as far as like momentum and energy, running, counterattacks, I don't know if you noticed, but I feel like that Raya, that like his throws when he tries to throw it like long, I feel like that's being more. I feel like I'm seeing that more. I don't know if I'm crazy or not, where he's just throwing the ball straight after like a corner or something, and Martinelli would just fucking get on his bike and just try to get to it. But I feel like Arteta's really trying to make sure that the energy just stays as it was when we were playing Real Madrid. And I hope so too, as an Arsenal fan. I want us to make sure our energy is still there and the belief and stuff like that. Because these boys, man, we're probably gonna ask this next Northside. I'm not sure, but if I think we could win it, man, the Champions League, I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel like anything's possible. I think we probably could. I think you can't just say it's impossible. I know a lot of people are writing this out, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, we probably could, man. I'm not gonna lie, but gotta get through PSG.
Who would you want? Who would you want, Michael, in the final? Like, so if you're saying that you're feeling confident about it, so you're confident going up against PSG. If that's the case, who do you want, Barca or Inter in the final?
Man, so I'm scared of them both. I'm scared of that boy, Lamine Yamal, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That dude is fucking nasty. I'm gonna just tell you straight away what my mind's saying. As far as before I overthink, I'm gonna just give you my subconscious decision. That's Barca, because I low key want revenge. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this will like cancel that bullshit out from 06. Yo, what better feeling would it be to beat them? You feel me? And like That would be amazing, bro. So
You know
subconsciously,
what?
I'm saying Barca, for real.
The thing is, Lewandowski's injured, so
Oh, he
and
is.
he'll miss the first leg against Inter.
Oh
The thing is,
man,
I'm 50-50 with us against PSG. I definitely think we can, but it's Arsenal in Europe. I do not trust us to do it.
it's
But
just the
I'd
fact
love to
that
be
we're like
proven wrong.
right there, bro. We're fucking right there. Like, man, 3 more games, bro. Well, it's 2 more games before we get the decision, and then like,
I'm
bro.
50. The thing is, if we face Inter, we're screwed. Because they're basically after the final boss version of Arsenal. They can scumbag a win and they're dangerous in transition.
Yeah, yeah.
But the
Do
thing
you
is,
not do you
with
not think
Barca,
Saka? Do you not think Saka, the fact that he's come back and he scored goals, Moreno scored goals and has got a lot of assists. Martinelli, obviously got a little bit of momentum. I know it's Ipswich, it's not the same comparison, but he's playing a little bit better than what he was playing before at the start of the season. Trossard now getting goals. Do you not have a bit more faith that this attack can score against Inter?
not particularly, considering that we had a more we had a more comfortable starting lineup at the San Siro, and we got dealt with quite comfortably. And while the thing is with Barca, Yamal, Lewandowski, Rafinha, Ansu Fati, Pedri, Gavi, Frankie De Jong, Fermin, like these are top tier players. But on the other hand, their defenders are mostly useless. So I trust us to score against Barca. I don't entirely trust us to defend properly. But with Inter, I don't rate Thuram or Martinez that highly, but they get goals. Their wing backs are dangerous. They've got Barella, who's an absolute baller. They've got Mkhitaryan, who's doing really well. They've got Çalhanoğlu, who can put one on top corner from anywhere. Like, I'm not trying to see either one of them, but I'd rather see Barca than Inter. And that's presuming get past PSG, which ain't a guarantee at all,
Mm-hmm.
especially if Pai is suspended. So
Mm-hmm.
just we need to be careful. Like, we need to be careful. Don't do it. The most important thing we can do in this game: do not do anything stupid. Because
Mm-hmm.
if we need to win away at PSG to get to the final, yeah, it's scary. But I suppose one thing that helps us is Inter got absolutely slapped by AC Milan tonight,
I
3
was
0
just
at
about to say
home.
that.
What do you say, Michael? How are you feeling?
Like in terms of like this next like PSG coming at us next type shit.
Yeah.
Shoot, man. I think I ain't gonna lie, man, but I hate saying shit like this because I feel like shit be backfiring on me, man. But I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I'd probably say like I feel pretty confident though. I feel like we can get it done, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared of Dembele because you know what I'm saying, like he could be out of the game for a little while and then just a second where it's like he has like a couple yards of space and he just pings one in. So he's one of them players where he looks like he's bored and then suddenly he'll open his eyes and just be like, all right, bet, time to lock in, score a goal. So I think if we just make sure that we're all like as a unit, we're defensively good as a unit, I think that, man, like meaning like we're not taking any passengers, like everybody's locked in. If we all locked in, I promise you, bro, like we can get like a positive result at the Emirates. I think the main thing is getting a very positive result at the Emirates. So when we go to their crib, it's like, yo, like let's all lock in defensively. Not saying just be boring defensively. Let's keep doing our thing, but just lock in like how we did to Madrid, man. Like, so I feel like we can get in the finals, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the thing. The chat's saying, yo, Inter lost 3-0 today. The thing is, yeah, that can be a good thing or a bad thing because you looked at Aston Villa when they took on Newcastle. Look at the way that they played, getting kicked out of the Champions League. You know what I mean? Sometimes that puts extra vim behind the team. Okay, we're at the Coppa Italia. Cool. We got to be serious to the Champions League. You know what I mean? We got to win something. We got to make sure that we're winning the trophy. Sometimes it backfires. I said it for the Newcastle game. I was like, yo, Aston Villa, I think this is a dangerous game. I was adamant to say that Newcastle were going to win the game because I thought like Aston Villa got something to prove. They're now hurt. You know what I mean? They're now a team that are like, yo, we were so close to getting back into that tie and we didn't get back into it against PSG. We had the opportunities. Sometimes teams feel frustrated and then you face them after a situation like that, Inter getting kicked out of the Coppa Italia. Sometimes it's dangerous. So it's one of them ones, man. You never know how it will go. Barcelona, you know what I mean? Dortmund scored 3 goals against them. Celta Vigo scored 3 goals against them. Their defense can get got at. I've been saying this. Yeah. Benfica scored 4 goals against them before we bottled it because Benfica's defense is atrocious as well. You know what I'm saying? But they still put 4 goals past them. So this is what I'm saying. Is like Barcelona's defense ain't impenetrable. I feel like most of the time they're outscoring the opposition though, and they're getting away with it. Do you know what I mean? In certain occasions, are they a great team? Yeah, they are. I'm not going to undermine them, but I think their attack is on a different level to their defense. Barcelona, the way that they play and their attack is on a different level, but their defense, it can get got at. But at the same time, we don't have a clinical goal scorer that I can say, yo, we've got, you know, a prime Lewandowski or a prime Harry Kane. I'm like, yo, he's going to score goals. You know what I mean? He's scoring goals. That's the thing. We got Moreno that's chipping in with some goals, but then he's not going to score every game, as we've seen. We've got Martinelli that's now scoring a goal against Ipswich, but then today didn't score anything. So this is the thing. We got Saka. Yes, he's one of our most consistent performers, but is he gonna score every game? He's come back from an injury. Both games, I think it was Ipswich as well, and today, Saka had the opportunity to score today, and he didn't. So the last couple of games, Saka's had opportunities to score, and he hasn't put in the back of the net. That just shows that he's come back from injury. He's getting himself into the right positions, but he's not burying all of his opportunities because he's come back from injury. So, and there's so that, bro, I can't even lie, yeah. I can't be confident against anything. Is there a way that we can win? Yes. I just feel like Inter would be the team stylistically that would frustrate us the most. They would frustrate us the absolute most. We like teams that open up. We like teams that want to play football, that will play a high line, that we can catch them on a transition. We like teams that open up. We do not like teams that are, you know, structured very well defensively. This is why we lost to West Ham 3 times this season. This is why we lost to Inter 1-0. We struggle against teams that set up like that.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, so, yeah, you're right.
I don't know, but then again, can we outscore Barcelona? I'm not sure that we can outscore Barcelona.
But the thing is our defense good enough to keep up their attack? I'm 50-50. Are we good enough to score against their defenders? Yes. So it is what it is.
Hey, man,
I got like your camera's moving mad. It's Odegaard settings.
Is it? Hold on. Let me drop the frame rate. Like Odegaard, let me drop the frame rate. There we go. Now it'll probably be more consistent. But yeah, what was you saying?
That's gone from Odegaard to also Ranieri. That's pretty nice for once.
I don't want to see this guy, man. I don't want to see this guy. Yo, Michael, you live in America, right? You live in America.
Yeah. I'm on the east side. I'm in Virginia, actually, to be exact.
How do the American fans, like the American fans that watch football, how do they feel? Like, do you have other Arsenal fans like around you that are American fans?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Specifically where I'm at, I've always since I was young, I've always been like the only Arsenal fan. Everybody was on some Barca wave, Real Madrid, Manchester United, Chelsea, and then I actually like when meeting friends or whatever, made them into Arsenal fans because I would just constantly talk about it so much. And they were on any team, so they would just vibe with it. But currently now, there's like a few Arsenal fans, and I ain't gonna lie to you, most, if not all, are very much on some like they dick ride Arteta and they're so positive. Like they're so basically, bro, I look fucking crazy to them. Like they're like, yo, Michael, like, oh, relax, bro. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, what you mean relax? We're sitting on a hot stove. We ain't win a Premier League since 2004. I'm like, y'all boys acting like they have that bougie attitude, like everything's good and we just won trophies like 10 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like, why am I crazy for being a little mad? And so basically, I feel like I'm the only one that has that sort of standard and it just came from me just being sick and tired, man. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how that is. So most of them are just very happy, like, yay, the Gunners and Gooners and blah, blah. I'm like, that's cool, man.
Man, do green with Arteta.
Can we win something, man? Like, that's cool.
Do they have that energy with their basketball team or their American football team?
Nah, hell nah. They're like more.
Why is it different?
They're like more strict. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so why are they like that when it's Arsenal? And
on God, I do not know. I swear to you. Like, I try to draw that logic to them. I'm like, yo, how are you mad as fuck that the Knicks lost, and how are you trying to like, you know what I'm saying? And then freaking Arsenal lost, and it's like, oh, okay, whatever. I'm like, man, y'all boys don't really love Arsenal, man. Y'all just fronting like that. It's not love, like it's just something else. I don't know what the fuck it is, for real. Because they don't feel the pain. It's like, how do you not feel the pain? Like us not winning the Premier League this season, bro. This shit hurts, bro. Like this shit hurts my soul, bro. That shit sucks.
Do you think it's because like in American sports, like you don't really have like the relegation system. So it's like the repercussions of not being successful isn't the same as like the European sports.
Yeah, I think so, honestly. And I've drew that conclusion before because a lot of times I just sit there like, yo, how the fuck is like, it's literally like polar opposites when it comes to like the expectations and standards. But I drew that conclusion before, so I think I would concur. Like, yeah, for real. Like, I just think that that does have a helping hand in that mentality type shit. But it's annoying, bro. I swear.
No, I hear
It's
it, man.
annoying.
I hear it, man. I hear it.
We should have won the damn Premier League this season, bro. Shit, crazy, bro.
Do you know what? I just want to get straight to the European games, bro. I just want to get straight to PSG and that. Like, I don't really care about the. I really don't care about the league.
Every Premier League game for the rest of the season. I hear it.
Yeah,
Bro, yeah, man. Just simulate it, bro. I just wish they simulated, bro.
This is how I've been watching the Arsenal game since obviously we all knew it. I'd be like this watching the Arsenal game. Let's just be on my phone. If it's on in the background, I'm just looking here and there periodically, but maybe it's done. I mean, I got no reason to watch it. Like, come on, man. Liverpool about to be lit on Sunday. They're gonna be fucking lit. You know what I'm saying? That should be us. That should be us, bro.
I'm not trying to watch them Scousers win a league title, man. Ban them tax dodgers, man. Screw.
Yo, big up Guru, man. Yeah, I'm saying big up to Guru every single time, man. Big up to Guru every single time, and big up to Rashid, man. What you saying, bro?
Hey, what you saying, family? Sorry for the whole. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's blessed, man. It's blessed. It's blessed. What do you make of this game, man? What's your thoughts on this game?
I feel like I'm hostage. I feel like I'm held hostage right now. Apologies.
This guy. All right, just leave your camera off for the meantime, innit? If you can speak, it's calm. But yeah, it is what it is.
Looking mad right now.
This guy said he thinks he's hostage, bro. What's going on, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Was he having some technical issues? Or?
I don't know, but this guy is making my channel look like it's Al Jazeera or something, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on, but don't get me into trouble. You know what I mean? Leave me alone. No, I'm saying?
I got nothing to do with this.
I don't know what this guy's doing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Apologies, my people. Big up to everyone in the chat as well.
Rashid reporting live from Al Jazeera. Rashid, are you safe? Are you in a safe? Are you in a safe space?
I will blink twice if I need help. Don't worry. Day in the life, you already know, bro. But yeah, listen.
Watching over his head like he's getting shot.
Hey, big up AJ, big up Michael, my bro, big up to everyone, man. Yeah, I'm tweaking, my G.
Salute, brother.
Yeah, man. If we get into Arsenal, what happened today wasn't a surprise. It should never be a surprise. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it depends Arsenal on the day. Do you know what I'm saying? It depends against who we play. Today we played against a very solid team. Were they really solid? No, I don't know.
They were today, though.
They were compact in it. They were compact in the midfield. Very, do you know what I'm saying? Very strong. We lacked creativity. We did. The mistakes, though. We need to be talking about the mistakes, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it was Saliba's fault. It was Saliba's fault. But Raya, bro, you see Raya? It's happened before, by the way. It's happened before. Raya out of his line, and this is the first time he got chipped. So this is the only time that it happened. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what we're talking about right here. But apart from that, bro, who really cares about this game, bro? You get me? And for me, to be honest, I wouldn't go out with the lineup that we did. Do you know what I'm saying? It just makes us look weak, actually. Now PSG are looking at that and they're like, yo, we might do something against these guys. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially without Partey. Without Partey, that midfield, oh my days, bro, that midfield, man, it's going to be open. And you know like who? Do you know what I'm saying? BB, Bonnie Blue, you get me? It's going to be open, trust me, man. I swear to God, that's what's going to happen, man. Without Partey, I don't know, man. We are in big trouble, big trouble. But apart from that, there was a beautiful goal from Eze. You get me? Beautiful goal from Kivior as well. That was a great header. But apart from that, his defending, horrendous. His defending is shit. Oh, Kivior. Are you willing to sell Kivior now? Are you willing to sell Kivior now? Yes.
Gosh.
Yes, I am. I am willing to sell Kivior. The fuck? Do we just forget? Do we just forget what happened like before the Real Madrid game. I can name you the mistakes that Kivior made every time he plays, every time he sets foot in on the pitch. That guy is not good enough. He's not. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not. The only thing that saved him was the Real Madrid game, and the Real Madrid game we can already know. We already know what happened in that game. Do you know what I'm saying? We already know. But yeah, Kivior's a fraud, man. Them, you get me? He's a fraud, and he should be sold. Yes. And to all them people, you've seen them, North AJ. I bet you've seen them. You see them doing that, the keep, sell, or loan with Kivior, and they were like, "Oh, because he had a great game against Real Madrid. Oh, are we gonna keep him? What are you gonna keep? Fuck off, man. Seriously, what we doing here, bro? I swear to God." But apart from that, what really happened that we don't know? What? Same thing, different day. That's all it is with Arsenal, bro. We're just gonna hope, bro. I want to be on the beach. You get me? I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm doing here, bro. I want to be on the beach and just watching Arsenal from a phone. Do you know what I'm saying? One of them was like, all right, cool. They were all right. One loss. Who cares, bro? Premier League's gone. Who cares? Oh, you're working for the second place. Okay. Tell us that then. Tell us that you're working for the second place. You know what they're on. Because if you ask them at the end of the season, they'll be like, oh, you know, we've got second. And then at some point, this guy's going to win. Do you know what I'm saying? After the 72 formations we were talking about, do you know what I'm saying? He's already used 3 of them. So now we've got 69 formations to look forward to. So 69 more years. Like I think someone said it. I don't know if it was Igal or one of them, man, saying that he will win at some point. Yeah, and so what? I'm going to be rich at some point. Is Beyonce going to be my girlfriend? No. She's not going to wait for me to get rich. You get me, bro? She ain't going to wait for you. You know, no progress. Like, win now, bro. Like, what is this? What are we doing here, bro? But it is what it is at the end of the day. We're just focused on the PSG game. Do you get me? That's all I really care about. But apart from that, boring. Same old, man. Same old Arsenal came back. You hear me?
No, I hear that.
Referring to default settings and that, the game is the game.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. What is there? What happened in this game that didn't happen before? You get me? Nothing changed. Bro, all there is that plan A didn't work. Okay? Just, life's over. Life's over. What are we doing here? Life's over, bro. The plan A didn't work. That's all it is. There's no plan B. Nothing changed. Halftime, what changed? 2-1, what changed? Apologies, man, them. 1 second.
No worries.
You straight, bro. You straight. Nah, I vibe with everything he's talking about, man. Don't even get me started on that brother Egal. Don't get me started on that motherfucker, bro. He be tripping. I mean, I'm sure he's a cool dude or whatever, but just his views. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to attack the human being Egal. The thoughts that he has, bro, I swear to God, I be in this joint going crazy. Like, yo, this man can't be. At this point, I honestly think he's trolling at this point because he gives a lot of reactions, laughs, and shit like that. But I'm serious, bro. Like, I don't really like that shit because I take that shit a little like, bro, come on. But anyway, sorry guys, don't wanna.
Nah, it is what it is, bro. I feel like too many people like he made this prediction. Oh, we're gonna beat Real Madrid and all of this. These men make these wild predictions based on hope, bro. It's not based on facts, because if you're looking at the facts, we ain't done nothing. Do you know what I mean? This club's never gone to Europe and achieved winning a Europa League or a Champions League. This whole process has not won a major honor. So these men talk like they always knew it, but really and truly, bro, like, it's all hope, innit? You know what I mean? It worked for them against Real Madrid, but ultimately, it ain't gonna mean nothing if we don't win the Champions League, innit?
Right.
So
right.
it is what it is. They can celebrate all they want, innit? But at the end of the day, if we don't win it, then who's gonna be looking like an idiot? They're gonna be looking like idiots again. Do you know what I mean?
Remember when we slapped City 5-1 in February? Does that mean that helped us win the league? No, it did not. Like, it is what it is when it comes to these lots. Like, I'm so emotionally detached from this club because of all the failures. But I can't lie. The only way you'll see me act like a top greener is if we win the Champions League. And even then, I'll probably still be sending for someone in that team. I got that Somali machine gun for everyone. I don't know why. It's active all the time.
No, but we brace ourselves because they've let us down so many times, bro. And even if you isolate it down to this project in this process, they've let us down so many times. You know what I mean? The hardest one was when was 8 points clear. Because it's like, bro, how could you bottle that? Do you know what I mean? And hopefully we're wrong. Hopefully we're wrong. But today shows that there are still moments in this team where they could do stupidity. They could just do stupid moments. And let's be real, this is not even a pressure moment. This is not a pressure game. This is nothing compared to going up against PSG in Champions League, going up against Barca or Inter in the final. Those are games with pressure, with meaning behind it. This is a nothing game. And when we're performing like this as a team, when the midfield isn't creating enough, well, Declan Rice, to be fair, he's doing the job of Odegaard. Let's keep it real. Now, Declan Rice is holding it down, bro. How many times are we seeing other players, doing the number 10 role better than Odegaard? We're seeing flipping Lewis Skelly go drive forward and do the number 10 role. We're seeing Declan Rice playing as an 8, doing the number 10 role. We see Moreno this season doing the number 10 role and creating more than Odegaard. Like, these are 3 players that are not number 10s, creating more opportunities than Odegaard. It's a disgrace. Timber as well today. Who set up our first goal? Timber. Do you know what I'm saying? Where's Odegaard? How's Timber running from left back, driving forward, taking on 2 players to then give it to Trossard? Why is our number 10 not finding Trossard? Explain to me that. It doesn't make any sense, bro. Players. All these other players will take on a man. Skelly can take on a man comfortably. Timber can take on his man. Do you know what I'm saying? Moreno can take on his man. The only one that can't take on his man is Odegaard. He's the only one that can't play out of a press, can't take on the players, can't dribble. He can only dribble sideways, back and backwards. It's like
he works off the ball, North. He works off the ball, North. That's what he does. He defends. A motherfucking 10 that defends. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? That's what they tell you, bro.
He does that weird, awkward little skip.
Odegaard defends. Ethan wouldn't do what Odegaard does. How do you know? How do you know? Have you seen it? How do you know? No, because that's what they'll tell you. Because I asked one of them last week.
With the pressing thing, guys.
Off the ball, the press. Odegaard on the press. It's mad. It's mad. What are we doing here, bro? Moreno's been our best striker. He would have scored more than Havertz. 65 million, bro. 50 million for what's his name? Jesus. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's not rising from the dead. Trust me. That guy's dead. You get me? He's gone. He's not rising. Like, I swear. Bro, 50 million, 65 million. We're talking like 150, including whatever. I don't know the whole wages or whatever. You get me? It's mad. You got Moreno, the whole. So we didn't really need Odegaard, and we didn't really need. We didn't really need Havertz up top. All we needed is Moreno, and we would have scored more with Moreno, even though it's not enough, of course. But we would have scored more. It just shows this manager how much he struggles with this talent ID that everybody's. And I've heard some man tell me that his talent ID is sick. What? What? And he told me, I think it was Christian. I think it was that man. He said something like, look at how he changes players. Like, how he changes players from their positions and how he plays to their strengths. What? What are you talking about, bro? He didn't know that Moreno was a striker. Don't do that. Don't insult our intelligence, bro. We're not dumb.
He's lucky, bro. Arteta is lucky. He's lucky. Like, every time his back is against the wall and he's forced to do something random, throw Moreno up top. He's lucky. It'll work for a little bit. And everyone gets sized and hyper. And I'm like, this motherfucker.
It's just the players are so happy to be there, Michael. That's what they are. They're so happy to be there that Moreno's like, Moreno, you want to play 9? Yes. Mm-hmm. Ben White, right back, yeah. Mm-hmm. Everybody's saying yes because all these players that we have are Class B. They shouldn't be playing for a club like Arsenal. Go.
Rashid, if he's good at recruiting players, go get us Eze, please. Go get us Mbeumo. These players will do well for us. You know what I'm saying? Go get me Mbeumo. Go get me Mbeumo. I'm saying he's valued 50 M's. Cool. You went and got Trossard. Go get Mbeumo. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's talent in the league that we could go and bring to the club, bro. It's an upgrade for the player. You know what I mean? So why don't we go get the best of the rest? I've always advocated for that because at least with the best of the rest, they're Premier League proven. They've done it in the league I've always said it. One of the best manager I've ever seen, Fergie, he used to do it. He would go get Berbatov. He'll go get Tevez. And look at the team look at what they did, winning Champions League, dominating the Premier League. Why don't we go and do that then? Because a lot of the time we're buying these players from abroad, like Fabi Vieira, Lokonga, Tavares. You know what I'm saying? These men ain't worked out. That is the reality. They ain't worked out. Most of them ain't worked out, bro. Marquinhos, they ain't worked out. Trusty, Carl Hein, most of them ain't worked out. Moreno, cool, calm, but you bought him to be a DM and he ain't worked out as a DM. So you caught life with that because you didn't intend to buy him as a striker. You know what I mean? Because we never heard one press conference him saying, I bought this guy, he's a striker, he's going to be our striker. Never. And when Jesus was out injured, you played Havertz into the ground because you never thought that you'd have to experiment with Moreno playing up front. But you had to play him because Trossard was dropping stinkers, Martinelli was dropping stinkers. So then you was forced into that situation that you had to think outside the box. You bought Calafiori to be a left back to then be displaced by a left back that came through the academy. If you had limited funds for a striker, surely you would have said, well, we already got Skelly, I don't need another one. We've got Timber that can play either side. We've got Ben White. So I don't need to spend more money on another left back. I don't need to get another DM because we've got Partey and Rice. And I'll put the funds on top because we had like 50, 60 M's apparently that we could have spent on a striker in January. So then that's an extra, 40 odd M's or whatever. So touching over 100 M's or whatever the case, 100, 120. Cool. All of a sudden you've got the Gyökeres money. Plus more. All of a sudden, you got your Gyökeres money there. That's what would have been the plan if he actually thought Moreno was a striker and if he knew that he was going to trust Skelly. That's where you would have put your funds. But instead, you bought Moreno and you bought Trusty. Listen, Moreno's working out in it, but it ain't working out because you planned it to be this way. You know what I mean? Like he didn't. Even with Trossard, bro, like even Trossard, he was always holding back Trossard. Every time Trossard was playing well, he always put him on the bench, holding him back. Holding him back. You didn't want Trossard to be number one. That's why you always had this agenda. Every time he plays well, bench. If he plays bad, bench. It doesn't matter what he does. You know what I'm saying? So
he was booked for the bench.
These guys make it like, oh, he planned this. He did not plan this. He did not plan for Ethan to have the season that he's having right now. Because if you did, you would have been relying on him a lot more this season because there's been valid reason to be putting him playing ahead. What did people say when Trossard wasn't performing? Oh, Trossard's better off the bench. So why don't I have the same energy with Odegaard? Maybe he's better off the bench then. Since he's not performing, why is it one player when they don't perform? Trossard, you're better off the bench. Odegaard, nah, let's continue playing you as a starter. Because it's favoritism, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because Trossard is not 19 years old, they don't like it. They like little boys around here. That's what they like. They like little boys. It's the truth. They like little boys, bro.
That dude is lucky, bro. He's lucky that all this shit just came off. Because like you said, he didn't plan for none of this to happen. But the fact that it worked in his favor, now he's like, yeah, guys, like I'm the mastermind behind it. Like, no, bro, you can't fool me. Like you did that shit because you had shit hit the fan. You just experimented and it worked out. You're just lucky because he didn't plan all this. He just wants to make it seem like he's a genius because, it worked out. But, bro, you can't fool me. You didn't buy Marino to be a forward. Come on, man. This motherfucker can't fool me. Like, come on.
He's got that smug face as well, isn't it? Like, that smug face. Like, he knows what he's doing. Like, shut up, bro.
That dude is.
I swear to God, man. Sometimes I'll be thinking, like, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Just a sadistic slap. You know what I'm saying? I swear, man, like, sometimes I even think about buying, you know, my man that on Insta you had him, that guy, the African guy, I think he was from Nigeria side. Big up that guy, bro. And he was saying somebody pay for my ticket to come.
Oh on. Yeah.
I'll pay your ticket.
Yeah. Mr. David. Mr. David, hold on. Let me see if I can.
Man, bro.
I don't think I've seen it. Pull it up if you can.
I love that guy, bro. He's a cool guy, man, I swear. I don't even know him. I'm like, this guy's cool. See if you can find it because I just want to pay. Do you know what I'm saying? Pay for his flight ticket. Well, let's do a GoFundMe, people. Yeah, let's just buy a flight ticket for my man. How much could it be from Nigeria? Is he from Nigeria or Uganda?
Nigeria is a lot that's far, you know.
There you go,
bro. If we don't win the Champions League, this is gonna be the intro every stream, bro.
Go on.
Every stream, this is gonna be the intro, bro. Let me see if I can. Hold on, I'm telling you, bro. Let me grab Arteta by the neck.
Ghana, South Africa, Fulham 2, Arsenal 1. And I'm here with
Juventus.
Mr. David. Mr. David,
David Juventus.
2 losses in a row now. The game against West Ham and now this one against Fulham. What do you think the problem is currently?
Before I go there, the first thing I want to say is that I've asked my guys to contribute money for me. Let me go to London, North London, and meet Arteta. If I cannot do anything to him, I will just blow his mouth, reset his head. Just like someone said before the game, I was already very angry when I saw the lineup. I was not impressed. We have the likes of Smith Rowe. We have Rich Nelson. Why do you bring these people up only when we are losing? How would they gain confidence? What is Trossard always doing inside midfield? Drop Kai Havertz for once too. At least he's just clueless. How can you lose from first? You throw away all the points just like that. No, Arteta need to sit up, I swear. He's the architect of our failure, no other person. Even if you're Bukayo Saka and the likes, you have to, of course, they need rest. You have playing the same set of people every time, the same set of people every time. When you have bench, Adibin Arteta was the coach when Bukayo Saka was in Arsenal Academy. It means Bukayo Saka will not see much to play. He won't play because he's not promoting the youth team. He's not even considering anybody from the youth team. So I don't understand. Then again, Kiwo. Today he started Kiwo because Zinchenko was injured. Fine. I carefully watched Kiwo. I don't know if Arteta maybe during the match is thinking about his wife in the house or something else. I don't know. Because as for me, the Kiwo I saw today, first half, was excellent in that defensive position he played.
And it was even inverting.
He was inverting. That's what I'm saying. He was doing well. Just for me, second half, I saw him making changes. If I were the coach, I'd remove Ben White. I would take up Ben White. And at the end, now, going down 2-1, he still removed that Ben White. And you have already lost Kiwo. So I don't know what Arteta is doing, but the only luck he has is that I don't have the financial capacity right now to visit him in North London. At least I know what I would have done to him. Yes. I would have reminded you of my past, how we used to do it if a coach misbehaved. So that's all I can say for now. Well, it boils down to Arteta. He's the architect of our failure.
So we are struggling to score goals actually. If you follow that, for the past few games, we've actually struggled to score goals. Do you think it's a tactical issue or it's about form?
Architect.
Both tactical issues and form.
There we go.
If people should send me to North London, let me grab Arteta by the neck. I will give me a dirty slap first, and then expect reasonable questions from him. So by the time I give him the next point, he will realize himself and know what to do. Yes. So that's all I'm asking for. Send me to North London. Let me mess him up so that he will sit up because he needs someone to deal immensely with him. So you understand that he plays with our emotions. My darling Arsenal that I love so much and Arteta, you are lucky I'm not in North London. What I would have used the chemistry of Upper job. Arteta, don't worry. I'll be there soon. Pray before I will get there. You should not remain there. Another thing I'm asking for is if he does not improve, I should be Arsenal coach. Let me take up that job. I know what to do. My days in Iwoyan, my days in Bende United and Bende Insurance.
So going forward.
I love this guy, man. I love this guy, bro. The way he said, let me grab Arteta by the neck.
You see when he did this? Did you when he did this?
Yo, his energy, yo, that's crazy.
Saka that we are complaining of right now is fatigue. How can Saka play all the matches? He's not a human being. Did he sign contract to play everything? Martinelli bench him small too. Give that position to Rhys Nelson to try. And then any day want to play, what's his name? Trossard. Don't play him inside me. If you play him by the wing, that is where he used to finish work for, at Brighton. Not people should send me to London. Do all you can. If working Gunners Hop is, if people should send me to North London, let me grab Arteta by the neck. I will give me a dirty slap first, and then expect reasonable questions from him. So by the time I give him the next point, he will realize himself and know what to do. Yes. So that's all I'm asking for. Send me to North London. Let me mess him up so that he will sit up because he needs someone to deal immensely with him. So you understand that he plays with our emotions. My darling Arsenal that I love so much and Arteta, you are lucky I'm not in North London. What I would have used the chemistry of Opak job. Arteta, don't worry, I'll be there soon.
That motherfucker turned that interview into a boxing sparring training.
You see when he's doing that?
The way he's actually chemistry of Opan.
He was ready.
The interview's sitting there like, lock in, man. I'm not Arteta. Lock in.
Let me mess him up.
That's Ty's uncle, bro. I'm telling you, bro. He's on smoke.
Oh,
Yeah, Arsenal's big in Africa, bro. People need to know like how big it is in Africa. It's mad. They never go there, by the way. That's something to talk about. But listen,
that's because they know them Africans will punch them up. I'm acting like I wouldn't join them, man.
Nah, I swear, man. I would pay for
There's
it.
no hashtag be kind, bro. There's no hashtag be kind. There's no HR. There's no mental health talk. Nothing, bro. Just beatings. Trust me.
The wooden spoon, the sandals,
Wooden spoon. Yeah, wooden spoon.
the das, the Hamari das.
Bamboo stick. the bamboo. That's life, isn't it?
Bro, in Nigeria, they bought a player. They bought a player on loan and then they sold the player. There's no rules, blood. You get me? They bought a player on loan and then they sold him.
I heard that one won the 419 Ballon d'Or.
Oh, bro, I'm telling you, man.
It's actually,
man.
Big up to everyone locked in. I know everyone's got work tomorrow. I definitely got work tomorrow. I'm going to redirect for the emergency stream.
I've got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So I need to be careful.
Big up to AJ every single time, bro. Big up to Michael as well. You're always welcome, bro. I think first time on the channel.
Appreciate you, bro.
Man. You know what I'm saying? We need more Americans like you lot as well, man.
I'm always locked in, bro. Always locked in with y'all.
You're always welcome. Always welcome, man. And Rashid, my G, you know what I'm saying? Big up to you, bro. We need to speak as well, bro, because I'm looking to go Madrid. bro, in July, bro. So yeah. Done. Everyone all the man them that want to roll, come through, bro. Cause I'm gonna be out there for a couple of days, man. You know what I mean? Everyone that I got the details, you know what I'm saying? Anyone that all the real ones that you want to come, we'll go. You're more than welcome to come.
I don't think me Madrid would be a good idea, man. My Spanish is worse than my French.
Luckily, I can translate for you, innit? Luckily, I can translate for you. Well, Michael he got Hernandez in his name. He's Latin. You're Latin, innit?
Yeah. My mom's is from Colombia. My pops is from El Salvador.
Oh, Colombia.
Cali.
Okay.
You was out there, right?
Huh?
You was out there recently, right?
Yeah. She's from her dad's family's from Cali, innit?
That's what's up, man. I heard when you was out there, I was locked in. I remember watching your streams, and you was doing your streams from there, right? Type shit.
Yeah, from my dad's house, bro. You open the door, you open the door, then you open the gate, and then you're straight on the street.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I was like, okay, I was in Colombia. I was like,
nah, bro. These man is sleeping. They're like, que tú quieres tener aguacate, tener plátano, tener todo aquí, estamos vendiendo todo aquí. With a megaphone, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm sleeping, bro. Like, why are you selling me avocado and flipping plantains, bro?
Hell yeah. Like, come on, man.
We have that as well in Algeria. I can't lie. We do have that in Algeria as well. Yeah.
They go around selling things with a megaphone.
Yeah.
Literally.
Sardines as well. Yeah, fish as well. I swear they be waking up everyone, bro. Yo, bye.
You don't need an alarm clock out there, bro.
Oh man.
Every time, but you open the door, it's just bare noise, bro. Like I love it, yeah, but it's just bare noise. Like everyone's talking, like everyone talks like me, bro. Everyone talks loud. You know what I'm saying? And then everyone's laughing, and there's cars, beep, 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 and then there's always someone. Que vendemos aguacate, vendemos todo aquí. Que tú quieres yuca, que tú quieres plátano, que tú quieres empanar, vendemos todo aquí. I'm like, fuck, you've been selling it since 8:30, bro. You know what I'm saying? Put the megaphone down. Don't go another street, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Did you try the aguardiente out there, bro?
Huh?
Did you try the what you think about the aguardiente?
Do you know what? I don't really like aguardiente no more, bro. Like
Word.
because it's. Do you know what? Yeah, I like alcohol that I enjoy drinking. So aguardiente, I know is big with Colombians, yeah, but it's like a shot in it, and I like the effect, but I don't like the taste of it. You get it?
I feel it. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just give me some empanadas. You know what I'm saying? Give me some plátano, give me some tostado, give me some. Do you know what I mean? Like, give me all of that, man. Give me some chicharrón, give me all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it comes to alcohol, more time I like Brugal. I like rum and whiskey, man. Yeah, rum and whiskey, bro. I can't lie. I enjoy drinking that more. More rum, to be fair. More rum. And the rum out there in Colombia was nice as well. And the coffee was really nice as well. But the food was bang. But everything was banging, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The girls out there will get you in trouble. Raw. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad I'm halal.
Yeah, my shorty's over here talking about like you're not going out there by yourself. I'm like, all right, it's crazy, man, because there's girls everywhere. It's like taking sand to the beach type shit. Bro, that's what they call it.
I went to the club in Colombia, bro. Oh my god, bro. The girls out there, everyone's got bum job, everyone's got BBL, everyone. It's just normal. It's like buying a can of Coke, bro. It's just everywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere, bro. Even the aunties, even the tias, bro. I saw tias going past. I'm like, whoa, look at this. What's tia doing, bro? My mom's age, bro. She got BBLs.
Right.
Age, bro. What you doing? Auntie,
you ain't lying, dog. I ain't gonna lie, yo. You ain't lying.
Bro, it's too much, bro. It's too much. I can't lie.
That BBL culture took over, bro. That shit crazy.
Yeah. But it was cool. But there was spots where I was like, yeah, like I could only speak Spanish because it was like if people start clocking certain spots that you're not, it's like anywhere, innit? Like Brazil, like any country, innit? Certain spots here, you got to kind of just stop the English because as soon as they hear that,
they're all like, shoot.
Yeah. If I don't talk, it's kind of all right because Colombia's got bare black people, man. Bare black people. Bare black people. So it's like
the second country in South America. I think first is Brazil, African population, and I think second is Colombia. Like last time, or third, but it's up there though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we were just partying, but her family, they're all old, and they're not like my family. When we go to Portugal, me and her just partying hard the whole time. All my cousins are young, innit? But her family, her dad is like my granddad's age. Her aunties are older than my granddad. You know what I'm saying? Like they're old, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And they're very religious, innit? So they're like, she's like, we're gonna go to like Gran Feria, innit? And then they're like, why are you going to the big fair? Like, what are you doing? Do you want to come church? We're like, we ain't going church, bro. We're going straight clubbing, bro. We're on demon time, bro. I'm sorry, I'm saying.
Bloody hell.
Bro,
I don't think me and Madrid would be a good idea, man. Being the only sober guy, well, being the only sober guy in a group full of men that are drunk, chaos happens.
Now I behave, man. I behave when I'm lit, bro. Just I behave when I'm lit, bro.
Yeah. I
mean, you behave, but like belly side, it ain't happening.
Nah, but you're gonna have to dance though. You know what I mean? Yo, Michael, you gotta tell them you can't come to the Latin club and you know what I mean. We gotta be dancing.
Zumba, my brother. Salsa. You get me?
But don't touch my grandfather. And I got hits like a man in his 70s.
You gotta dance, bro. It's part of the experience, man. You gotta
dance. Better teach you, man.
Can't disrespect the culture, can we?
Oh, 100%. I'm gonna have to learn.
Rashid, look at Rashid. He's funny.
I can't better teach you how to dance, man.
Yeah, you got it though. Honestly, you got it. Once you there, so you good. You lock in. You all right,
follow her lead.
Bro, it's lit, bro. Like Colombia, Latin people are cool, man. It's a vibe. It's a nice time. Yeah, you don't like people say all this wild stuff about Colombia, but it's like more time you got to be looking for it. I can't lie because people just leave you alone. You respect people. I feel like that's in any country. You respect people respect you. You act like an idiot, then you'll get dealt with, innit? You know what I'm saying? But
cause and effect, bro.
Well,
minding your own business is a skill, bro. I'll be real. Yeah. It's a skill. Mind your own business. You'll live good everywhere, bro. Everywhere.
That's it, man.
Well, I was in Turkey last summer, and it was the first time I was on Northside's channel. I saw some foreigner get punched up by the Turkish police, and that was wrong.
Oh,
bro, that's the one thing that I learned, bro. Them Turks are tapped. I'm not trying to get in trouble, especially not on holiday.
Nah.
Damn. Yeah, fuck all that.
Turkish people are calm, but when you violate, ain't the
bro,
one.
They might well get, never will do madness at the airport. That's when I knew, like, bro, I'm staying out of this. Now, like, Popeyes has just watched the chaos happen.
Listen, I need to, like, now that I've gone Colombia, obviously I always got a reason because of her. I always got a reason to go back. So I do want to go back. And Cali, when they say Cali's Cali, it's true, bro. Like, Cali's sick, bro. Like, if you like salsa, because that whole city only fuck with salsa. Don't be playing no reggaeton. Don't be playing. They don't want to hear nothing, bro. I've never seen it, bro, before, bro. Like the whole city,
right, bro.
Salsa only, pure salsa, bro. Like, they don't want to hear nothing else. But I went to, like, it was like the event, yeah. So their beers make like different events in it, and they had like one for poker. So we went to the poker one, and then we went to the what's the other one? I can't remember the other beer. But bro, they got party buses, yeah. You just jump on the party bus. You pay X amount of money. You jump on the party bus. It takes you around the whole city, yeah. Just music blaring, drinks going everywhere. Then you go to a concert. They got massive concerts sponsored by the bro. It's wild, man. It's a different
party,
thing.
man. They definitely know how to party, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, it was sick, bro. It was sick.
They don't sleep out there. They party. When they party, man, they party. Like, they go crazy.
We all know why they don't sleep, but.
But now, listen, big up, man. Big up and love for jumping on. We're gonna redirect to the emergency stream on Lee. Northside raid on the way in, and I'll be there literally in 2 minutes. Love.